Alright guys, back at it. Finally doing another video. And today, the idea of this video is we are trying to get Bavy ready for the King of the Strip, which is coming up in about 2 weeks-ish, a couple of days past 2 weeks. And yeah, so we've got a little bit to do. We've got the dyno booked again for the 2nd with Chop, so won't tune with anyone else but Chop anymore. So we're going to go take him up to Rocky for that, but we've just got a few little odds and ends to do. So I think we did show in a video, our previous videos, that we've got to change out the wastegate. We've actually gone to a larger set of injectors just because, yeah, for no real reason, just that they big is better, and we got them for a good price, and we have our mate's going to use these thousands anyway, so that all worked out well. So we've gone to a 1300cc injector, so we definitely don't have any leaning issues or anything like that come dyno. We just didn't want to waste anybody's time when we got on there, and yeah, but so that's sorted. So we're going to sort out a 50mm wastegate, either that or two. We're going to go twin 38s. Don't know what we'll have time for yet, but anyway, today's video is actually we're doing the brakes. So we had issues you would have seen for sure. The front didn't like stopping very well, and when it did, it locked up these big muddies. So the issue is everything's really old. We didn't replace brake pads or discs or anything, so we're not going to do discs. I'm just going to get on the sander and just give them a rough up. But these pads, we actually got some Bendix for the front. So the pads that were on it, probably been on it for a decade, and it probably spent 98% of that time out in a paddock. So they're rooted. So I'll show you them when I pull them off. But we're also going to do the rears, because what we're going to do, and it's probably frowned upon from different people that have helped us over the last few months, but we've got a ball valve we're going to put in the rubber brake line at the rear, so that we can turn off the rear brakes for the burnouts, turn them on when we're doing drag events or events that we need all four wheels to stop us. So when we can also use that as our temporary handbrake at the minute too. So holding the brake pedal down, you can turn the valve off, which will keep the pressure in the rear brakes. So that will be that. For the burnouts, we will actually take the brake pads out. We won't remove the caliper, but we'll take the brake pads out, so that even if heat's generated and it causes the piston to come out, it shouldn't affect us even during our 2 minutes of burnout. So we'll be doing that today as well. Yeah, so we'll get started with that, I think, and just see where we end up. Ryan will be back soon. He's just heading back from Yeppoon. Got rained out again, so it's actually been quite wet here in Gladstone. So yeah, he'll be home probably about 11 o'clock, so we'll hook in then, and yeah, see how we go. So, oh, my bad. Yeah, brakes. Started doing brakes. Didn't realise I have lost my multi, so I think I've left them at Muddy's when we were getting this thing ready for Rocky Nat. So what I got up to, I've just given, you would have seen a little slow-mo or whatever I'll end up doing with it, but I buffed down the discs just to rough them up because they were pretty rusted. We've got our new Bendix Ultra 4x4, I think they're called. So they're on there, but yeah, I just can't squeeze that piston down, so we're going to leave that for the minute. And yeah, so that's pretty much that. That's what we're going to do. We're just going to buff down the disc, put new pads in it so that it gets Bendix at the front, and we've got Protex going in the rear, and I'm just going to do the same process, just buff them up. Also, while I've been doing that, Ryan has been slowly, get used to this new camera thing, slowly pulling the turbo and manifold off, because we're going to take it to a mate who actually supplied all this, Jeff, thanks for that, mate, and get a new wastegate. So we're going to cut this off, probably put a new one back out here instead of back, we'll put it forward. And if he's got the, no, don't know what he's done with the wastegate, but yeah, so we've pulled the wastegate off. Yeah, so he's going to pull that off, well today, yeah. So we ended up, that last run Ryan did, we never realised, but we actually blew the, he popped another elbow. So we're going to weld on a 90-degree cast elbow to this, so that we don't have that silicon so close to the exhaust, and then wrap everything. So everything's going to get heat wrapped. Also, come back here, don't mind the mess, we still haven't cleaned up since Rocky Nuts. What else are we doing? Oh yeah, so the grill. So as you've all seen, I hit the wall on this side, smashed it. So I've actually just done some drifty boy things and just zip tied everything. So yeah, I figured race car, don't want to spend any money on it, so we'll do that. So yeah, it's just got the old zip tie treatment, and there was only a couple on that side, but yeah, most of it was all just in this one piece mainly, because that's what hit the wall. So that's done. I also I wanted to do this before Rocky Nuts, but we ran out of time, and this is a bit of a dodgy setup, but it doesn't really matter. So we've done an isolator. So we've got an isolator from, yeah, just to isolate the power to our battery and alternator. So yeah, little safety feature there, so we can just switch it off, and we've got the fire extinguisher as well. What's happening, bro? What are you up to?
Oh, I'm just taking this exhaust manifold off, turbo manifold off, so we can go get a new wastegate put in it.
Be good.
Because we need a bigger one. So instead of taking the whole car somewhere, we're just taking the exhaust turbo off and taking that down to Harvey Bay, for our mate Jeff to weld a new one on.
Yep. On the way to picking up my new pooch.
Yeah.
Pretty keen. Alan, yep. Alan's my new dog. I'll put a picture up actually, right now.
He's a shop pie.
Yes, shop pie. He's Chinese. I thought we needed a little chunky traveller mascot, so we bought the wrinkliest, fattest looking dog I could.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Kim for a second.
Anyway, we're going to pull it up there because I've got to go. Got to pick my boy up, and Ryan's starting to get pissed off slowly, so I don't want to be here when he explodes. It's happening. It's happening.
Oh, just the spanner's so small because it's a 13. I can't get any leverage on it, and there's
lucky them arms are so big.
Pretty good.
Yeah, so that's our latest update. We're going to keep. Yeah,
we've been so busy
recently
working.
So I shouldn't have gone up, eh?
Yeah, so we've been working like crazy. Well, I have. At least been sometimes going to work.
Yeah. Can't help it, I'm loaded.
I actually had to do 4 days of work this week, which is absolutely disgusting if you ask me.
Is that the first time this year, or?
No. I would have done 5 days, but it was raining today, so what a joke.
Yeah.
This whole working thing.
Yeah, it sucks.
Tell me about it.
The things we got to do to make money to pay for crap like this. That's right, it'll be worth it. We'll be hitting the drag strip soon.
Yeah.
That'll be good.
Are you sure this isn't stripped in here?
It better freaking not be.
Righty loosey, yeah?
Yeah. Yeah, no, you're good. It's probably just got all the weight. Oh, how many? Oh, you still got some in. Yeah, no, it'll be right, mate. It's just the heat. It's probably...
Just a small
even put some lube on it. Anyway, that's the chunky travellers out.
Bye-bye.
Like, subscribe, hit the bell, and stay chunky. Go on, mate. Give it to him. Yeah.